real misconception about ethical products that they have to be sort of these kind of, Hessian knickknacks or something, that you can't possibly have a really quality, well-designed, cutting-edge product. It's got to be something a bit earthy. And I think that's wrong. But and I think that the more people see good quality, out there, the more they'll want to buy it. But it's difficult because, you can walk onto a high street and you've got endless different shops to choose from. Whereas with ethical fashion, you've got to kind of root it out, which is, sometimes harder. If you did want to buy, you'd sometimes be a bit defeated by the fact of, where you lived or something like that, because maybe your high street doesn't have anything. Online is very, very good. It's probably about a third of our sales. There are some really fantastic sort of, for want of a better word, ethical superstores. Although superstores makes it sound a bit dodgy. They give people choice. There's Eco Chic Collection, Ascension Online, Fashion Conscience. They're brilliant because you've got the sort of selection you'd have on a high street, but all in one place and all ethical. The only downside, I think, is that people can't touch and see and feel the products. So it is a bit of a gamble on their behalf. However, it's been working really well for me. So there is a big upswell in people wanting traceability and to be able to believe in the product, that they understand that it, to feel good about it. That the person at the other end is getting a good deal. And I think traditionally it is a really small. Well, the fashion side of ethical is quite small, I think, at the moment, but it is growing very, very quickly. There isn't really a sort of a stamp that you can get for yourself not like Fair Trade Coffee, the Fair Trade logo. Therefore, really tends to be more. They do it for cotton, but it's more foodstuffs because they have a very short production chain. So the coffee bean is picked, dried, packaged into shop. Whereas with a bag, there's untold amounts of people, going in, working on my bags, from silk weavers or canvas people, then the people that put it together. And it's very hard to officiate on that because you can't be in control of all these different people all ploughing into one thing. But I do abide by all the ETI base codes, and follow all the, good practice rules. Ethical Fashion Forum is fantastic, and they can give you loads of advice on sort of ethical policies, etc., etc. And there's a huge forum. I think they have about 3,000 plus members from all over the world. So people that will sell your end product, people that will make your product, people that will help you design it from, anywhere you might wish to choose. So it's a really good resource. I got my first corporate job through somebody I met through there. I've met endless people that have been a real help to me, and a lot of people that I can sell the bags through. So it really is invaluable because there's not too many places you can turn to in ethical fashion. That is changing and changing quite rapidly, but they are the one sort of hub point that I found, and they can certainly, if you can email them and just ask them any question, and they'll be as helpful as they can in pointing you in the right direction. Working for big companies, there's such hard-nosed, negotiations go on, and you never know who's, being treated fairly down the line. You just don't know what's going on with them. And so ethical fashion is a really nice way for me. A, because I've got my own company, I can make my own decisions about who I work with, and B, I know that I'm helping them.